Hello guys! Good afternoon! Today I'll be doing a Fanny tutorial because so many people has been asking me to do tutorial video, bro. So many of them. So without further ado, I'm gonna teach you the basics of Fanny with Skylark. Let's get straight to the item build. For season 11, I use this second build right here, high damage. I call it high damage because of the burst. So I buy Blade of Despair for the first item because I have a big amount of physical attack to burst the enemy down and a 5% movement speed so that you can move faster in the early game before you get the second item, which is the shoes. And second item, okay guys, this is season 11. Every Fanny, or should I say most of the Fanny, needs boots. You need to move fast because of the recent nerfs and all the nerfs for Fanny. They reduce the damage for Fanny, they reduce the energy, they increase the energy cost that makes Fanny move so slow. So you need boots also and save the energy for combo instead. For the third item, this is one of the most important items for Fanny also. Bloodlust X. You need spell web so that you will survive if the enemy dive you so hard. Also, it gives you some attack damage, 70 attack damage. You can use that to burst the enemy also. Rose Gold Meteor is an item if the enemy has mage, let's say Gushen, let's say Holly, especially Holly and Kimi. You need this Rose Gold Meteor so that when they try to burst you down, your unique passive lifeline will give you some shield to make the enemy be shocked, like what? Since when does he have armor in the end? If they don't realize you buy this item or even Magic Blade. It's actually Rose Gold Meteor is actually the father of Magic Blade. You have to get Magic Blade then upgrade to Rose Gold. But yeah, Rose Gold is very important. Next we have Brute Force Breastplate because Fanny always uses her cable to move. That means she's using a skill. And in this item, your unique passive item gives you movement speed after you cast a spell, which means after Fanny casts her cable, you will move with a bonus of 3% and even increase your defense. This is so OP for Fanny because after getting this armor, that means you always have this unique passive bonus because Fanny always uses a cable and that always triggers this unique ability for Fanny. This is so OP. If the last item, I will usually buy Athena Shield or Immortality if the enemy has heroes like Harley, because Harley uses her ulti to capture Fanny, and then usually you will die. After you recover with Immortality, Harley's ulti will still be on cooldown, and from that you can escape because Harley doesn't have ulti. This is called advanced. I will be teaching you guys more about this in the next tutorial, so just stay tuned for this basic tutorial first. But for beginners, you should just stick to Athena Shield because it will provide you with some armor so that you can dive tower with bonus health in the beginning. After that, you will have armor in the low health and lifesteal to get you back on position with the spell web. For the emblem of Fanny, I like to take Assassin emblem because Fanny is Assassin no shit. I will take Bravery, level 2 out of 3 because of the physical attack. It will help Fanny gain a little bit of early game damage advantage. And for the Agility, I take level 1 because of the percentage movement speed. After you get Blade of Despair, after you get Warrior Boots, you move so fast bro with this emblem. Just level 1 is enough. So Invasion, Physical Penetration to combo up with this physical attack. For damage, you need Spell Web because with Spell Web you can get lifesteal before you get Bloodlust X. So that means in level 1, level 2, especially level 2 when you get cables and first skill, you got spell wham. And with Blade of Despair, with the huge amount of damage given by the emblem, bravery and evasion, with Blade of Despair, your spell wham will be so f***ing high, bro. And Bounty Hunter, of course, so that you can farm so fast when killing. And jungling, yeah, you just get so much fun with this emblem, bro. In the game, I usually buy Hunter's Knife, Nimble Blade recommend, and you take the gold buff, the blue buff, sorry.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
If your farm is right, you should be able to get Blade of Despair at about 5 minutes clock. At about 5 minutes clock. At about 5 minutes and 20 seconds, it's enough for you to get a tough boots, warrior boots. After I take this buff, you will be able to get Bloodlust X at about 7 minutes 30 seconds if your farm is decent enough with 2 deaths and 3 kills. Next up, we need Rose Gold Meteor, but since we already have Bloodlust X and Blade of Despair, we can easily dive a turret like this. And then you can escape easily with your movement speed items. Nine minutes time, we got Rose Gold Meteor. But for this game, I got some good kills. That's why I can afford Rose Gold Meteor at 9 minutes. But in a normal game, if the farm isn't that good, you should get Rose Gold Meteor at about 10 minutes plus. Next, we have to build Brute Force Breastplate. This is the item I recommended in the item build. It will give you many movement speed. So many movement speed. After that, I got Brute Force Breastplate. I got it at about 11 minutes. This is a very good farm for me, but at this usual timing, I should be only getting Rose Gold Meteor. But now we have to go for our last item, Athena Shield. For this case, we can sell our Nimble Blade that we bought in the beginning to have enough money and slot for the Athena Shield. If we sell the Nima Blade, we can get Athena Shield at 12 minutes, but this is the full build of Fanny. The entire build we need for this, it's the same build. But unfortunately the game's gonna end real fast here. But if we have time, we can save up money and use the spare money to get power potion. Yeah, so this is the time slot for Fanny. But I have to admit that this game is going really well for me, that's why I can manage to have this build. But usually I always get full build Fanny at about 15 minutes or 14 minutes, I don't know, about 15 minutes. That's the time I always need to get full build. In this game, I'll be showing you guys the combo for Fanny to burst the enemy down. You can actually take down the marksman, the assassin, the mage in like 2 seconds, 3 seconds with the combo I'm gonna teach you now. Passive for Fanny is to give you layers. You have to use your steel cable, the second skill, to get the layers so that you can regen energy. Now that I got level 4, the combo for Fanny, even for diving tower, is to keep using cables and then ulti. Like this. You just have to give him 2 layers using a second skill. The layers is Fanny's passive ability as superiority. The combo to kill Kari is like this. Second skill, and dead. Simple as that, bro. Savage! This is how you combo with Fanny, bro. Just use your cables and then ulti when the enemy is 2 layer and low health. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you the standing positions to cable from Fanny to mid lane, bottom lane, top lane, and the jungle areas. First, you have to stand at this triangle right here, this green color triangle. Aim your cable here, aim your cable at the mid lane wall. Make sure it's full length and you let go. Right and left, you'll be able to reach about this spot near the first tower. Let me show you again. You're gonna stand at this green spot, cable, right and left. You should be able to right here. For the top lane, it's actually the same as the mid lane. You have to stand at this triangle right here. Make sure your cables are at full length, right and left. You go to top lane real far away. You are at full length, right and left. You go to top lane real far away. For the bottom lane is also similar, just stand at the green area, aim your cable at the wall here, make sure that the length is full, let go, and follow up and buy another cable on this spot here, on this spot right here. This spot, and this tower here, this pillar, I call this pillar, and this spot here, you'll be able to arrive somewhere about the second tower. For Fanny, after you finish the blue buff in the early game, you should have you should be at level 2. After that, you stand at this wall right here. Aim your cable at this. Just stand about this area, this specific area, and aim your cable at about the go buff, the pillar here, the bench, the tree branch. Shoot it, and followed by another cable right here. This area, this tower here. Shoot it, and followed by another cable. Cable at the wall over here, the purple color, and below the tower. You can go back to the lane so fast also from there. This is the cable for bottom to go to the lane. In the next tutorial stage, we have 1 versus 5 custom. In this mode, you just have to get used to the combo with Fanny and get used to Fanny's movement speed and the cables to prepare yourself for classic and rank. This is bots, so just keep killing until you get used to Fanny. You just have to keep killing until you get used to Fanny. That's what I do last time in season 3. That's the end of the practice. Custom 1 versus 5, just keep killing. Eventually, after you keep killing many people, you will think that the classic people are bots, and you will kill the people in classic like they are bots. Okay, so that's all I have to teach for the basic tutorial. Just remember the item build, remember the time slot for each item, so that you will know whether are you early, or are you punctual, or are you late for the item. And after that, go try practice in custom 1 versus 5. It doesn't matter if you lose, just keep killing them, okay? After that, you'll get used to Fanny. For level up, you can try to play classic if you're confident enough, and then just remember what I teach you about the positions, where you have to stand to cable to top, to mid, to bottom, to jungle, to lane, or just keep watching the part that I teach you and try to copy my steps. And then what's the last part I teach? The combo for Fanny. Oh yeah, for the combo for Fanny, you can only apply that on Assassin, apply that on Marksman, apply that on Mage only. After that, you are ready to go.